Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your certified life and relationship coach, Coach Court, and in today's video, we're going to talk about what every anxious preoccupied needs to do right now. Thank you for sticking around. If this is your first time viewing me, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel by clicking that subscribe button and ringing that little bell so you're notified for the newest content. Before I get into the content, if you want my help personally, reach out to me on my website at www.fruitfulseeds.com and leave me an email no longer than 2 to 3 paragraphs long. Please be respectful of that. I have paying clients that I have to get to first, and unfortunately, it's really hard for me to respond to those emails that are, 1,000 words. So, thank you guys. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the one thing that every anxious preoccupied needs to do right now, this very moment. And that is to forgive yourself. When I was working with people in recovery, part of the 12-step program was forgiveness. And I feel this is a very important step in your journey to becoming more secure, is to forgive yourself. We tend to beat ourselves up a lot whenever we make mistakes in relationships. And for the anxious preoccupied, it becomes way more excessive than it should be. We tend to take all the blame for the relationship issues. We tend to take blame for the way that we showed up. But we also don't hold that other person accountable for the things that they were doing. There's a reason that you became uncentered. It's because you're dealing with somebody else who was uncentered. And when you're dating somebody who's a dismissive avoidant, the more that they become uncentered, the more that you will. So I have an email here that I want to go over from somebody that is having a hard time forgiving themselves, and they can't afford a session with me right now, and that's okay. I'm going to do it one better. I'm going to step up to the plate and create this response via video. I thought this would be really good content for people who are out here struggling themselves, that are anxious preoccupied. And I get this comment on my page a lot. People are saying that, I messed up and I did this wrong, I did that wrong. So I thought this would be a really good representation of how a lot of people show up as an anxious preoccupied after they have went through the breakup process. Hey Court, I need your help trying to re-engage with my dismissive avoidant ex. I am a 26-year-old female and haven't had a lot of dating experience and am an anxious preoccupied, or I identify as an anxious preoccupied. I blew up at him when he wasn't tending to my needs, which made him break up with me. I can't afford a session right now, but I will never forgive myself for this mistake. Please help. So if you tell yourself, I will never do this and I will never do that, you're already tying one hand behind your back and you're stopping yourself from achieving that goal, because what you speak, words are very powerful. What you speak will manifest into your life. The more that you tell yourself, I'm not this or I'm not that, that's exactly what's going to happen in your life. I don't know if you ever seen the movie by Will Smith, which was Pursuit of Happiness, and his son was playing basketball and was trying to shoot around, and he told his son, look, we're no good at basketball, so you might as well give up. And then his son got discouraged and looked down. And if you don't remember the movie, if you ever seen it, Will Smith was trying to pursue a career on Wall Street, and when he did that, he thought to himself, like, what am I doing? I am limiting my son. I am stopping him from becoming what he wants to be because my own personal beliefs is preventing him from, I'm living vicariously through him. So then he stopped himself and said, you know what, son? Don't listen to that. Don't you ever let somebody tell you what you can't do. Which is why it's very important the way that you talk about yourself. The story that you tell about yourself is going to be exactly what manifests into your life. So if you tell yourself, I will never forgive myself, you're already affirming it. You're telling yourself that this is exactly going to be the end results. And I can tell you that when people are anxious preoccupied, we attract what we fear the most. That inner child inside of us that's crying for mom or crying for dad to give us attention and give us some type of validation, it ends up happening that exact way. Because when you keep showing up and doing things that are going to push that person further away, if you're being jealous, if you're being clingy, if you're being needy, you're constantly begging for text messages or physical touch and quality time, you're going to eventually push that person further away. I also want to read one of the other positive comments that I received on my channel. I feel like I need to do more testimonials, more positive, uplifting things, because there is so much negativity in this world right now, given that the election has ended and COVID is still happening and still full force. And in my state right now, the city that I'm in, it's -7 degrees out right now. So you get a lot of people complaining about the Super Bowl results and a bunch of other things that's going on in this world. And I feel like people like this need to be praised. She says, "This channel has been a godsend to me. I have known that my partner has been a severe DA for the last 2 years, but I never knew it completely how to connect with him or grow our bond without him running away." And I just want to thank you. I won't say your name, but I'm sure you know who you are if you're watching this video. I want to thank you for commenting on the channel and showing everybody that, you know, the content that I put out there is valuable to you and can also help in their lives if they're skeptical about subscribing to the channel, if they're skeptical about if this information works. I've done the hard work myself by getting my heart broken repeatedly and by making the mistakes. So for you to be validating that and telling me that, hey, this stuff works, this is a godsend channel, I do appreciate that. And that's all I have for you today. If you want my help personally, reach out to my website at www.fruitfulseeds.com. Follow my other social media accounts. Twitter is Coach Court 2, Instagram is I'm Coach Court, and Facebook is I'm Coach Court. Thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon.